This is my friend Coco. A few months ago, I flew to the Philippines to shoot behind-the-scenes photos for a short film that he wrote and directed. It wasn't my film and it wasn't my story, but it actually became one of the most fulfilling projects and trips that I've done in a while. This was going to be my first time on a real film set, and I had no idea what to expect. I came into the country with no plans, no expectations, and no agenda other than to help my friend work towards his goals. I've also never been to Southeast Asia, but I immediately felt at home once the humid air hit my skin and didn't leave. Usually when I travel, I have a much better idea of the destination I'm going to. It's usually a place I've chosen to travel to for a specific reason, with an idea of things that I'd like to do and see. But this time, all I was given was a set of dates to be in Manila and a job to be done. My favorite part about this trip was actually completely unrelated to the reason that I was here. It was the part where I got to experience life in the Philippines in its true form, with so many of the people who give it its unique flair. While we were in Manila, we mostly stayed at Coco's grandma's house in Malolo City of the Bulacan province. They welcomed me as one of their own, often cooking meals to share at home and including me in their weekly routines and rituals. They even threw a big kamayan with their friends while I was there, and I tried to document the day as best as I could in between handfuls of rice and fish shoveled into my mouth with my hands. By the time we actually got around to shooting the short film, I felt as though I'd already found a second home in the Philippines. But of course, it didn't stop there, because we were about to have 2 packed evenings of filming with a nearly 70-person crew. While on set, I found myself in a groove, in an effortless flow state that comes with being both comfortable and perfectly fit for a job. I was able to move freely throughout the entire set, capturing both the little details and larger scenes that caught my attention. Documenting the human experience is what I consider my natural state of living. So being able to do it in this capacity, surrounded by so many wonderful people and things to document, was like being a kid on a playground. When we wrapped the film on set, it felt like I knew these people for years already. I was only one of 3 people who flew in to work on this film, and I was actually the only non-Filipino crew member on set. This project taught me so much about the joy that comes from working with your friends. It meant the absolute world to me that Coco trusted me to capture the essence of his film, and that I got to be directly involved with bringing the film to life in his home country. In a time where we're all so focused on ourselves and our own personal journeys to success, this project reminded me that the path to success isn't a straight line on a one-way street. It's more like a winding road with plenty of rest stops on the way, and it's okay to pull over every once in a while to enjoy the view, take a rest, and help your friends change a tire along the way. So take this as your reminder too, to collect moments and memories that you can build with others and not always just with yourself.